Hi again. Now it's time for another video. I used Varalusikka subscription box, actually a May box for it, and I put it right there. And I will show you how to use Prima Marketing waxes and gesso for decorating your journal. And I'll put this one right there to wait a bit. So, okay. I take these decorations out, and as you can see, it's a plain journal. To make it look a bit more like a vintage one, even though this paper is from actually 1910 or something, and inside there's pages from the same era and also recycled papers, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's start. From Paper Garden blog you can find detailed instructions or recommendations what are the waxes perfect combinations I myself use for making my work look more vintage, which means that I use not only one wax but several different the combination of several different ones to make it look more natural. And now I forgot to take a few extra sheets of paper, so just a quick now. So this is how I do it. You can do any way you like if you prefer some other techniques, because I don't call this as a technique, just a way of doing it for a person of absolutely non-professional one. I mean, I have no education of whatsoever to do this, and I have never watched of any kind of tutorials or anything for it. I just have tried so many times. I have found my own way. Okay, as this is a bit of you know, warm tone paper, I prefer using a warm waxes. If I would, if this would be a cold tone paper, I would use more like, you know, I would choose cold colors. But this is a warm one, so we start from actually making a nice little base for it. I know there's lots of, you know, different waxes here. You don't have to use them all. I just took these all here so I can easily add more colors. Okay, I put the covers so you can see and check the names. This is green brocade, aged brass, vintage silk, bronze age, my favorite as archaeologist, of course, bronze age, old silver. And then I just take my really beloved and gently worn used sponge. Okay, I start with bronze age naturally, and you know, it's too dark as itself, so I add a bit of gently lighter and also warmer aged brass. And as you can see, it's still too dark. I add a bit of you know, old silver to blend the bronzy look. And then I don't use this green brocade one now, only vintage silk. And now it's start, as you can see, to soften. Okay, now. And I'm sure there will be plenty of better ideas how to use these waxes with not being afraid to have, you know, large lumps in there. But okay, cover the sheet you are waxing, because then it will protect the journal under it. Okay, so very gently I'll go waxing the edges. As you can see, there are this sponge maybe has reached the end of its lifetime. But you know, try to make it look natural. Just the edges like this. Okay, see, it has suddenly more worn out look, and I usually you know, when you're like me, you will be all the way covered in waxes after using them. Okay, I will add some wax there. And then if you want it to look more tattered or used or worn out or something, you can start adding the wax, whichever you like. Okay, that's how you can use these Prima Marketing waxes for journaling. And usually I love to take generous portion of this aged brass and add to the edge of the paper, so it will look like it's has a cord added there. Okay, that was it. Wax done. But because I want to show you how to use this gesso in this same video, I will decorate the cover too. So I will wax these edges too, so it will, you know, blend into the cover much better. This is my favorite glue for crafting, but you can of course use any glue you like. And then here it goes. Okay, ready? But then I can't resist. Okay, it's ready. I'm just looking for my... No, I won't be adding it at this point. So, gesso. Sorry, my equipment for this video thingy is if not bronzate, then ironate the least. I will close these. So I highly recommend you these waxes. They are just perfect for so many kinds of vintage journaling or crafting. I love using them to decorate or wax the edges of my cards or bookmarks or whatever. And it will always add that nice little extra touch. Okay, so. And I will... No, this is too small. No, sorry, too big. Okay. This is technique I have used myself for acrylic painting. You know, the art one, but I have also seen Riikka of Paperiliitin use it for mixed media, and I have to confess I might not have realized I could use it here too. So thanks to her. This is the easiest way to make your gesso to be dry enough, not to, you know, be extremely thick or hard to blend into your book. So I'll make sure it's really small amount in my brush, and then slowly add gesso to my page. Actually, if you can see, it hardly is visible, but it's there and it makes all the difference. It softens the background and blends the decorations you are using nicely together if you go around the edges and papers and And then also, if you happened to have added too much some color, or maybe waxes or stamp ink or whatever, or there's too dark or wrong colors in your page, you can try to just add a small amount of gesso, and it kind of looks a lot more natural suddenly. So I'm sorry if I'm a bit not that talkative today, but it was a perfect day without kids being at home to make this video, and not being afraid to them interrupting any 5 seconds, as it's school holiday time. But I had hospital day yesterday and I'm a bit tired. But maybe it's more important for you to see how I use this gesso. As you can see, it's painstakingly slow and detailed process, and you maybe don't want to use this technique, but I can assure you, just try and you will see it. As you can see now, I try to show you a closer look. The gesso parts here and then, they're just soft, gently touches, almost hints of gesso, make it suddenly look like, you know, the paper seed actually grows from the background and blends there, and is a natural combination of paper and picture. So that's why I always use gesso too. And don't forget to do the same with the background, because otherwise it would, as you can see, there is a huge difference between the one I have waxed and gessoed, and the one which is actually vintage paper from the beginning of the 19th century, but it doesn't necessarily mean it looks really old for your purposes. So here you can see maybe most clearly how this small amount of work makes all the difference. It doesn't take much time. I can see it's 19 minutes now, but when you have all the materials and the idea and you know how to use it, it takes less than 5 minutes. I have timed, I made it maybe in 1.5 minutes or something, one page. So it's really quick when you know how to do it and you have the right materials. And I just have to say, of course, as these are from Paper Garden, Varalusikka Paper Garden, my husband's teeny tiny webshop, that all the materials you can find there. I have helped him to pick the absolutely best combinations and colors for there, so it would be easy for you to pick just the right ones for vintage crafting. So these are Finnabair Prima Marketing ones, but of course you can use any kinds of products and brands. But as I use this one, I can't unfortunately say which combinations would look best from other brands. But here we go. Gesso part and wax, metallic wax tutorial is all ready, and I think it's time for me to wash my hands. It will be easy. You don't have to worry. It's just a little bit of water and it will be. Your hands won't look like this forever. So I hope you enjoyed and learned or realized and had inspiration for creating now your own vintage look. And see you soon. Bye.